This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Are you ready?
Say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.
All right, so y'all want to talk about it? Let's get into it. Black Panther. Damson Idris fuels T'Challa speculations after posing with Angela Bassett at Vogue World. And I'm not going to hold you. Miss Angela Bassett was looking dynamite. She was looking absolutely. They were looking amazing. Let's be real. They were looking amazing. Yes, that's Tim Meadows. That is Tim Meadows. Let's get into it now. Again, shout out to Darius for Planet Fanatics. Shout out to Chill. Darius called this a long time ago. He said, "Marvel." What do you? Okay. So if I understand this right, I'm trying to repeat this off my head. I could be wrong. So forgive me if I'm wrong. But says show the pic. Show the pic. You want me to show that? Because I was getting ready. Is that what you want? But I think what it was said that Disney wants Desmond because they want to or is it Marvel wants Desmond because they want to go with the child, and Disney wants Eldest Hodge because they want to go with an older T'Challa. Yeah, older T'Challa with what's her name? Oh my goodness, from the Acolyte. They want to do the older they just feel like he looks too young. Man is in his 30s. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, black don't crack unless you smoke it. So but they want to go with Marvel wanted to go Jodie Smith. She looked amazing. Oh my God, did she look amazing on the runway at somewhere? I was like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Just and I can see her again. If I would sacrifice Damson, for if he's going to be T'Challa, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But I'd rather him if he's going to be just be T'Challa, son of T'Chaka. Again, we're still recast T'Challa around here. You know what I mean? So I'm still going to be on Team T'Challa. Bar none, it's no nothing. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I would rather have Eldest Hodge if they're gonna do it. I'd rather have Eldest Hodge if they're gonna go with T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna go with T'Challa and they're gonna make Desmond T'Challa, I'm out. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Now they could do it where you don't even know it's T'Challa until 3 movies later. He tells his backstory. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good if he's T'Challa. Now if he's T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, I'm good. Let's see what comicbookmovie.com news, comicbookmovie.com, is talking about with this. All right. Black Panther star Angela Bassett, Queen Ramona, and Daenerys Guerrera suited up and stepped out on the catwalk to pay tribute to their characters doing Vogue World Hollywood, and they were joined by one battle after another star. Tiana Taylor was looking amazing as Adora Milaje. That's, to me, I think Tiana Taylor is going to DC as Vixen. I'm just throwing that out there. You know what I'm saying? Also, I wouldn't mind her if they got the rights to Icon and Rocket. I think she will be a dope Rocket too. Put it in the comment section and tell me what you guys think. who also donned a Dora Milaje costume for the event. She looked amazing. Okay, what's this mess? I'm sorry. I want that to move. All right. Photos and videos from the event are now doing the rounds online. See below. But one backstage shot in particular has caught the attention of Marvel fans. I'm trying to tell you this, and I might cut. I might cut this and make this its own video. I just said that, and I'm going to cut this part out of the video. But the reason why this is so important, because it's literally screaming, we want T'Challa. We want the Black Panther T'Challa. That's what it's screaming, is we want Black Panther. So what I do like about this is that, number one, Disney Marvel should have their antennas open. Yes. Do we love Shuri? Yes. But Shuri is a griot in the comics. She has her own thing going on. She has her own set of powers. She has her own thing in the comics, right? You just can't replace her. Even in the comics, they just did not flat out replace Shuri, even though Reginald Hudlin wrote Shuri, because that's his creation. When you read Reginald Hudlin's run, is because she thought she was better, and the storyline was she needed to be humbled. That's all it was. And to show not only the strength and the might of T'Challa as Black Panther, but his ability to rule Wakanda in the way he rules Wakanda, especially during Doom Wars and all of that. But it was also to show his intelligence. And that's something that's been stripped away from our version of T'Challa on the big screen. I don't care what nobody says. As much as I like Black Panther, I like it. I don't love it. I'm not afraid to say that. I don't love the Black Panther movie because it stripped away everything that was a Black Panther and gave it to Killmonger. It gave it to Shuri. We have an amalgamation of who T'Challa is through other characters. I'm sorry. It's through other characters. It's not through the eyes of the Black Panther. When you go again, I always tell people, go back and watch Black Panther. The way Killmonger moves, as far as his cunningness, that's T'Challa. If you go back and actually read until you get to read before you get to Ta-Nehisi Coates and who should not be named, and even shout out to the sister, but Dr. whatchamacallit's run, Dr. Eve Ewing's run. You go back to Hunlin and Christopher Priest, the way that T'Challa acts is how Killmonger acts. Not necessarily as far as murdering people, the cunningness. I'm talking about the way he ruled Wakanda. T'Challa didn't play in the comics. Neither did Killmonger. Killmonger was just proud of being Wakandan. And again, Shuri mirrored Killmonger in the comics. They felt that they could run it better than he could. You know what I mean? That's all it was. But when you got to Black Panther, everything that Killmonger, that T'Challa was basically split into different characters. It became a Horcrux of who he really was. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, the T'Challa in the comics would have beat the brakes off of that Killmonger coming into Wakanda, thinking you gonna take over, you burning a heart-shaped herb, you doing all of that. Oh hell no! Comic version would have beat the brakes off of him and would have hung him up and said Wakanda forever by his neck. If y'all don't believe me, go watch dude. Secret Wars, man, he's the MVP of Secret Wars. He is the MVP of Secret Wars because of his intelligence, his might, his cunning ability, all the stuff that they try to say T'Challa was in the zombie version of the Marvel Zombies. He was way more than that. Way more than that. So I'm just saying, I'm not going to crap all over the movie like that. I'm just stating out the facts between the comic version and the movie version that we got. again, that's why so much of us have a problem with him being a baby daddy and all of that stuff. That is not his character. The character of T'Challa was played, as far as on screen, the best when the Russo brothers wrote him. So if you're going to bring T'Challa back, you're going to need to bring him like that, or I don't want it. So since the Russos have an opportunity to bring T'Challa back, if you're going to bring him back, the Russos have an opportunity to establish who T'Challa really is. And then if Ryan does what Ryan does, and you can see the complete contrast, everything that everybody in the recast T'Challa movement has been saying about the character of him, then you already know what's up. All right, so let's keep reading. I kind of went on my tangent, but I have to set that stage because, like I said, I like the movie. Not saying I don't like the movie. I just have a problem because I know that that's not the characteristics of T'Challa. Hell, Jack Kirby's version wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? The first black comic writer for the Black Panther comics. He didn't write it like that. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let's keep going. All right, there were a lot of actors at this event, so it's obvious, a bit of a stretch to assume that just because Idris was spotted chatting with Bassett, that there was discussing anything Black Panther related. Still, it's worth noting that Idris did recently indicate that he has had serious discussions about the role. All right. So this Wakanda set was my favorite, probably because of Tiana Taylor, Angela Bassett, but also the transition into the Dora Milaje performance was seamless. I'm not gonna play a lot of these or show a lot of these or whatever, but you know we're getting the picture and everything. Deadline even said it. Now, is it interesting? Now let me ask you guys a question in the chat. Is it interesting that Vogue decided to do Black Panther related, Wakandan related featurette at Vogue? Is it interesting to you? Because to me, I think that they would have had to ask for permission from Disney to use, especially their version of the Dora Milaje. You know, those are all on Twitter. You could just hashtag Vogue, Black Panther, and you could be able to see, or Vogue Wakanda. You could be able to see it. Now, to me, now we're gonna look at this picture. To me, let me share. Tell me that doesn't look. I mean, he almost has a necklace that almost looks like the T'Challa pendant. So, if we look at this, we're taking this for face value, you know, or we're speculating. There's a lot of people that's in there, but you do see it looks like what is it called? Afrofuturism at this event, which is cool. You know, it's cool that Vogue was doing that, but it's still, you know, I don't know. Is there something in me said this is planned, and this is the reason why I'm saying this, because I believe to use a particular type of uniforms and because that looks like that's from the set. It doesn't look like that's a recreation or anything. That looks like that's from the set, right? And they're pushing now Wakanda information. We've already got, you know, Doomsday that's being shot and damn near almost finished right now, right? So to tease a future T'Challa, I'm just saying, think about it. To tease a future T'Challa, wouldn't this be the perfect stage to do this at? Because it has nothing to do with Marvel Studios or Doomsday or Robert Downey Jr. being a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. Because he going to be Black Panther. I'm trying to tell you, they're going to pull it out. It's going to be Robert Downey Jr. But wouldn't that spark interest, right? Because all you want to do is spark interest. And it's free. Free advertising. Let's get a picture. Let's get a photo op. Because you know what that is. It's a photo op. Right? Ooh, let's get, Desmond with Queen Ramonda, and let's have a photo op. Because what it's going to do, during F1, they were already talking about, he was already getting asked about Black Panther, about Black Panther, about Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther, Black Panther. Hey, what you going to do with Black Panther? He was already getting asked that. So now, getting close to Doomsday, coming up in the future, let's get people to talk. There's nothing, to me, there's no coincidence in Hollywood. But this here is a photo op. This is a photo op. I'm trying to tell you, it's a photo op. Let's just go back to the Jonathan Majors situation just for a minute. Those who were around when I was covering the Jonathan Majors, story. Every time he stepped out with Megan before they got married and all of that, everybody was trying to get a photo op. Everybody was trying to figure out what does a photo op do? What it does is it sparks conversation. So now you're trying to figure out, are they married? Is she pregnant? What's this? Is he much of a bad guy? Is the media talk, was saying, what is they doing? What is this? What is that? All it's doing is creating conversation. And I'm going to keep it a buck. Those conversations that they were having about Jonathan Majors when they were doing the photo ops with Megan Good, literally got him back into the good graces of the internet side of the world. It's not a coincidence. So to see this, it's not a coincidence. Now, I'm not going to lie. He looked like he holding his mama's hand because he looked hella young in this picture. Hella young. You know what I mean? Again, we got the multiverse. We got, we need an incursion. I've always said, Alvin, that they should bring that to the new T'Challa from the multiverse and recreate the panel at the end of, I think, Secret Wars #1. No, at the beginning of Secret Wars #1, when the incursion is happening and Black Panther is trying to find a way to save his people, but he can't. You know what I'm saying? They should open it up like that. You know what I'm saying? So you get it. You don't even have to worry about T'Challa, all of that. You know what I'm saying? None of that other stuff. But I'm not gonna lie, he looks like a baby out here. Even though that man is 30, man look like a baby right there. Good genes, though. Good genes. But yeah, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going because I don't want to hold you guys that much longer. The report that Marvel Studios may be searching for an actor to take over from the late Chadwick Boseman as a new take on T'Challa in the MCU led to several names being churned out by the rumor mill. Now, you see what it says. An actor to take over for the late Chadwick Boseman as their take of T'Challa, not T'Child. Let's read this back. Actor to take over from the late Chadwick Boseman as a new take of T'Challa, not T'Child. We are rejecting T'Child, in the words of Chillmonger. Shout out to my man Chill. I gotta reach out to him. I got time this week, so I'm about to be on. I'm about to be on everybody's stuff. All right, the up and coming British snowfall star in F1, the movie star. If you haven't seen F1, go watch it. And go, if you got a big screen in your house, go watch it on the big screen and turn the volume. It is amazing. I love F1. Great movie. Said to be one of the actors who passed on the opportunity to play T'Challa and was asked about the rumor on social media shortly after. Idris jokingly responded, though not everyone picked up on the sarcasm, that he also turned down 007, a co-lead film with Daniel Day-Lewis, and an Eddie Murphy biopic film. biopic. However, it seems there may have been at least some truth to the rumor. During a recent appearance on Today, we've done that. Idris was asked to participate in a game in which he could only give a yes or no answer in a series of questions. There's some speculation out there in the universe that you could be cast as the next Black Panther, said co-anchor Craig Melvin. Have you had a conversation about that? Yes or no? Idris let out a grow before responding. Yes, no. We've done that. Though the actor declined to elaborate, he didn't hesitate with a yes. He asked if we agreed to play the part if given the opportunity. Although he will play the part given the opportunity. Although the initial rumor suggested that Kevin Feige and company were searching for a new actor to play a variant of the same character. Now, this is new to me. This is new to me. He said, we're searching for a new actor to play a variant of the same character Boseman portrayed. It seemed more likely that the studio is actually in the process of casting an actor for the role of the original T'Challa's son, Tucson, aka Prince T'Challa, who was introduced at the end of Wakanda Forever. I wish I had a boo, because I'd be like, boo that man, boo, but I don't. I ain't got none. And oh yeah, here we go. Hold up. We are boo that one more time. I don't like it. We got to move on from T'Challa, the aging up, all that stupid crap. No. Let's exit this. Exit that whole thing. All right, whoever ends up accepting the role, the new T'Challa is expected to debut in one of the upcoming Avengers movies before going on to play a bigger part in Black Panther 3. During a 2022 interview with the New York Times, director Ryan Coogler admitted that he's been glad to stay on this franchise for as long as folks will have me. Hold up, one more time. I do apologize, Mr. Coogler. I don't want it. I don't want you here. Okay, I thought that was going to be louder than that. I don't want you here. I'm sorry. You got to go. Too much you done did. Go make Sinners 2. Original IPs. Do something different. But you cannot, sir, be the director and writer for Black Panther. I'm sorry. You're getting one more. This is it. I'm just saying. No. No. I booed the baby at the end of the thing. I'm like, boo! No, I didn't. I didn't do that. For one, T'Challa never had a son in the 616 continuity of the Black Panther franchise. Never. Ever. He never had a relationship that led to anything with Malice, because that's who whatchamacallit is playing. That's Malice. Never, ever had a relationship that led to anything that they portrayed in this movie. You know what I'm saying? They even tried to break him and Storm up. A lot of people didn't even want that. Didn't even want Storm to be affiliated with him, because why you go take now? She could date Wolverine and all kinds of other Forge and all of that, but her being with another black man was enough for some Negroes to get mad about. I don't want to see that. I don't want. Why can't she got to be with him? That takes away from her. No, it doesn't. It just enhances it. But that's the way some Negroes think. Let's keep going. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I feel blessed that, I had the opportunity to work on these movies, bro. When I got asked to do the first one, it was like a moving train, I thank God every day that I was able to jump on it and meet these people, these actors, and to meet Chadwick during some of the last years of his life. I'll do it as long as folks will have me. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know they booing me, but you know what I'm saying. As long as they have me, as long as folks have me, I'm good. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, but I think it's bigger than just me or Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like between the first and the second movie, we made $2 billion. You know, at the box office, which is what matters. You know, the most to corporations, not story, not seeing if the like if Black Panther is portrayed on screen right, you know, if he, you know what I'm saying, you know, even though I got him portrayed as a baby daddy and then he died, even though like it's the Black Panther and they got heart-shaped herbs and all of that, I made sure he died because, you know, Chadwick died and I just couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I really couldn't see nobody else playing the role. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's what I did. So I hope that continues, man. Like for real. Like I hope people are still making movies about Wakanda, you know what I'm saying, long after, you know, we're gone, which, you know, I know some of the fans want me gone tomorrow, but you know, that's just what it is though, bro. And that's enough of that conversation right there. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and Bob Hire, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.